Hello everyone. Today is our topic of DFT, that is discrete Fourier transformation. We have already done the concept of DTFT, that is discrete time Fourier transformations. Now according to the definition of DTFT, x e to the power j omega is nothing but defined as summation of x of n e to the power minus j omega n, and it is limited to infinite range. So that is the definition of DTFT. Now from this definition of DTFT, we need to define the definition of DFT now. What will be the logic? Let us suppose whenever in our earlier slide, whenever we had defined that the main difference between DTFT and DFT is that there are basically two type of differences are there. Number one, it is applicable for any type of infinite or finite ranges sequences, that is applicable only for finite ranges sequences. And the second one, for DFT and for DTFT, for DFT the sequences will be considered as a periodic sequence, and for DTFT that is not considerable at all. So if I want to define the definition of DFT from that DTFT, we have to take a sequence x of n will be a periodic sequence. If the value of x of n is a periodic sequence, then we have to define this one. Let us suppose what is the logic comes. Xn, let us suppose it has n number of points. As it is a periodic sequence, let us suppose its time period is defined by 2 pi. Now you can ask me, why sir you are taking that time period is goes to 2 pi? Why 2 pi? Because it is defined by x of n e to the power minus j omega n. If I break that sequence into the minus j omega n, certainly a cos portion as well as some sine portion comes. And whenever we are concerning about the periods of these two periodic sequences, certainly its period will be defined as 2 pi. So let us suppose the entire region of that of the sequence is defined by periodic sequence and is defined by the period of 2 pi, and we want to get that sequence into a discrete one. So certainly that periodic sequence, let us suppose being divided by n number of samples. N is nothing but the number of samples taken. So that is the number of samples of taken is defined by n. So whenever we are defining that 2 pi by n, that is certainly defined by each sampling interval. Now from that each and every sampling interval, if I want to define each and every sample, so certainly that 2 pi by n will be multiplied by k, where the value of k will be ranges from 0 to n minus 1, because n number of samples are there. So that is defined by the kth number of sample, and that is nothing but defined as omega. So certainly from this logic we can define that the value of omega from the definition of DTFT comes with a variation of k with this formula. Now from the definition of DTFT, if I put this one as summation of minus infinite to plus infinite x of n e to the power minus j omega n. Now in this formula of DTFT, if I put the value of omega there, we are certainly getting the value of x of n e to the power minus j. In the value of omega it will be 2 pi by n into k, small n will be there. Now this relationship, now not a factor of omega, there is no factor of omega is there, that is defining with respect to the ranges of omega. So that can be defined as x of k. What is the range of k? That is from 0 to n minus 1. So that can be defined as the definition of DFT. How it is being defined? It is defined as the value of k will be ranges from 0 to n minus 1, as well as range of n will be from 0 to n minus 1, because there are n number of points are there. So this comes the definition of DFT. Thank you.